Now, what I like most about Shrek, yes, it's family friendly. Yes, it's hysterical. It's got all these great voices. But Shrek is bald, and us bald guys have to stick together.
All right, now, granted, it's Shrek's movie, but there are certain characters and people that upstage Shrek at times. And I was wondering, in real life, how would your life be different if you had Antonio Banderas' accent?
Are you kidding me? If I was Antonio in my next life, I hope to be Antonio Banderas. He is beautiful. The way he talks can stop a room cold. He is the most charming human being on the planet. He walks into a room and everybody has an E.F. Hutton moment. And he can literally tell any story, even if it's not interesting. It'll be like, yesterday, Mike, I had 2 pieces of bread, and in between there was this cheese, and I believe they call it a sandwich. And everybody's like, Antonio, tell the sandwich story again.
He's with me, it's like, give me all your money. And I'll be like, sure, no problem,
sure.
Here you go, buddy.
You win, whatever, it's all good.
There's a line in the movie, the Frog King dad-in-law. How tough was it not to put in a joke or ad-lib a joke about the frog croaking? I kept waiting for it to happen, and it didn't happen.
It was in the last one, that's why.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah,
okay, I was waiting.
It's funny, you've just made Jeffrey Katzenberg the happiest man in the world. That was Jeffrey's joke.
Oh.
And to torture Jeffrey, I'd say, I thought the movie was great, but that croaking line's got to go. And he'd go, what? And then everybody would laugh, because he was like, my one joke that played.
I kept waiting for it. I forgot it was in the last one, but that was very, very funny. Now, because you are Shrek and you're coming back for a 3rd time, is it more easier or is it more difficult because you want to make it more unique or?
Well, you know, the good thing about this is these guys are just committed to it being great. And, you know, I think this is a better story. I loved the previous 2. I can say this. I didn't create this. I didn't write this. I come in and play the voice of the ogre called Shrek. So I get to be a fan of this. I also don't watch the movie till far into the process. So I get to watch it when you watch it, all together with all the bells and whistles. When you record it, you never get a script. You only get a little bit of this, that, the other. So I'm always shocked and surprised when I see it. And I think the animators are great actors, because I didn't actually act those things. They're so committed to it being great that you're inspired. I could have flown back from London from another movie and come and have a recording session that next morning. They're so enthusiastic. They so want every aspect of this movie to be better that you get inspired. I'll walk through fire for these people because it's like going to film school. They teach me every time.
My Canadian outlet said, you must ask this question about Love Guru.
Yes.
They said that it's about a Canadian raised in India, becomes a guru, helps the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Is this true?
This is true. Yes. I have spent the last 2 years writing this movie. I take 3 years between movies, which always makes me laugh. In every junket, they go, Mike, what have you been doing? I go, I write. Who do you think writes this stuff? And I go in every day, 9 to 5. The movie is called The Love Guru. It's about a Canadian who is orphaned and left in India, raised in an ashram, becomes a guru, and is hired by the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.